You know about Miss Special K?
K-holes.
Maybe. Yours is an okay hole.
Well, that was a very nice compliment coming from you.
I don't know about okay.
Okay. That was the funniest thing you said all day today. I will acknowledge that. All right. So we're gonna get into. We did our history lesson. Now we're gonna get into light, crazy, minge.
Okay. Cheers!
Welcome back to Cheers to That Podcast with me, Andy.
And me, Willa.
Boom!
Zippity-bit-bow.
Nope. We will not be starting that, or that's something I will dump right away. You're done. You're done.
You're done.
And you're done.
You're done.
Thank you so much. My favorite thing is to talk to little like 9-year-olds and go, "You're done." That's like my favorite thing to like on them.
That's crazy that you're little kids. I knew you were that girl.
It's just like something I like.
You just like to open your cheeks and just poop all over them.
Ew,
paint them. Nasty pig.
Starting off.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the pod.
Yeah, cut that out.
No, oh my god, shut up. That was so funny.
Shut up. So funny. Guys, welcome to the unminged episode.
That bitch, don't bring her into this.
We're bringing it. She has already been brought in. Guys, we got minged earlier, and we are on a weird level.
I was just spit. I was like snorted.
I mean,
out.
Look, we've been chilling. I've been doing some Sober 1-6 work. This bitch has been playing video games, and she started it. She's been weird and saying weird things, and then it transferred to me.
It's just
what
that kind of
thing. What did you say earlier?
I don't know.
Who the knows, honestly. But yeah, it's a Friday. We're currently recording on a Friday. We both don't have work today.
Well, I don't have work on Fridays, and you don't have work
on any
period.
day.
And
actually, I do have work because I'm working on my business. I'm self-employed. Thank you.
Okay, and where's the coin?
The coin is coming.
Coin is interesting. Coming. Where is the coin? Because it's not like you have it in your bank account.
The queen is coming.
You know,
to Grove Empire. Grove High School.
See, I'm interested where the coin is because it's clearly not on your credit card because you couldn't buy things earlier because your credit card was declined.
Doxing me again. It's being paid off, and there's a hold on it for some reason that I tried to get off, and they said, nope. They said, F you.
I respect that for them.
I said, I'm a business, and they said, I don't give a
which I love. They're like, we literally don't care.
I know. I tried. I mean, you don't get what you don't ask for.
And that was commendable, but then when you were like, can we escalate this, please? Giving full white Karen energy.
Okay.
I lived.
No, she's...
And then I had to go shit.
She is... on her because she's making it seem like I was like, meh. I was very calm, and I said, hey, like, is there any way we can...
She had attitude.
No.
She did. She just a minge.
No.
A minge of attitude.
No. Well, there was a minge of it because I was like, I just was like, I don't understand why we can't manually take off the hold. Like, if it's automatically going to be thrown off. So
see, what I want to say is I don't believe you don't know that. I do believe that you understand that
no.
So this random lowly person is like, my boss told me I can't do this. So.
But I do know I've worked at banks before.
Mm-hmm, I know. You pulled that line on him.
Yeah,
so
I said, so you can't pull one over on me. But they did. I submitted.
No, they were, I mean, if I was that worker, I'm literally like, it's a Friday. This is okay. I heard the worker's voice. This wasn't how he sounded, but I'm gonna imitate.
Exaggeration. Exaggeration coming in.
Shut the f-
Exaggeration
up.
coming in.
This is what I would have been. This is me. This is me being Andy's person. It's a Friday, and if one more calls and tries to pull some dumb, I'm gonna lose my.
I'm gonna quit my job.
Hits a joint real fast.
In the office, in the call center. Oh no, unless they're working from home.
Exactly. They're working from home. They hit a joint and then they're like, they get your call and they're like, I'm gonna.
I said, look, is there anything we can do? I am a business and I would like to, not
use this to purchase things. And he goes,
he did try.
Like, I don't
and
get
he was
paid
nice.
For this.
Whatever his name was, he was a great guy, and I respect him. But it would have been cool, because like
you know what? You know what? You don't get any more of those in your life after you got the
what?
The thing on for what did we do? BMAs. that day, that was your total for your life, was getting
yeah.
your from your car in the impound lot.
That was my good karma coming back.
I think that was like everybody
the
gets
good deed
one.
of like
everyone gets
someone doing something really nice for you, and
like above and beyond.
Above and beyond.
Like people.
That was good for 2 years.
Yeah, your body your like karmic book is open, and it looked and it went. Didn't he just?
It said
he got this in
you
May.
can wait 3 business days.
He can wait. He can wait 3 more business days. He can wait till next week.
Yeah, that's crazy. Let's talk about banks.
Let's talk about finances.
Let's talk about. Oh my
What's
God!
your social security
let's
number?
Talk about. No, I don't want to talk about finances, guys. What do you want to talk about?
Guys, oh my! We should have done questions today.
I know, guys.
You should
submit
actually
the questions.
You should do it. You should post it right now, and then
no one's gonna answer that.
Okay, post it right now, and then we can just record a second episode on Sunday with questions. Because who cares?
I'll post it after this pod, and then we'll do it the next pod. We'll do questions.
No, we could just do it Sunday. We can get ahead. We can finally be ahead again.
Because we want to keep it up to date because things happen in the news and we want to talk
nope.
about it. Because
Nope.
guys, we're a news podcast because everyone wants to know.
Breaking news.
Breaking. Everyone wants to know our opinion on the hot topics of today.
And you know what we're not going to do?
Tell them.
That. We're not going to do that.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, wait. I got a dump. Let's get our beverage.
Okay, open it.
I know, but we have to do it together.
Oh.
Guys, today is a special day. We are trying a new non-alcoholic beverage on the pod.
Andy, would you like to present said beverage in a way that we could clip this for YouTube and shorts and reels? Thank you.
Thank you so much. God, that was so great of you. Thanks for passing that over to me. All right. Hey, guys. No, cut that. No, keep it in, but cut that. Cut that for us. Turn your mic off. Today on Cheers to That podcast, we are trying Hi-Yo. Hey-O, Hi-Yo.
Cut it.
No,
cut it. Deadass, cut it.
This flavor is passion fruit tangerine. They had multiple flavors at Whole Foods, and I chose passion fruit tangerine because I haven't tried it yet. This is not a THC beverage, even though it sounds like it, because I always Hi-Yo, I was like, oh, this is definitely, it feels like THC. It's organic. It's a social tonic. What do we got in here? Here you go. Love the can.
5 grams of sugar.
30 cal.
That's so. I'm kidding.
5 milligrams of sugar.
Wait.
Oh wait, total 5 sugar.
I want to read this when you're done. I want to read this.
So let me do one. Let me redo that, but keep all this in. Hey guys. Oh, hi-o. Hi-o. Today on Cheers to That podcast, we are trying Hi-o. This is a organic social tonic. It's one of the bigger brands in the non-alcoholic space. Today, we are trying passion fruit tangerine. Let's go. Oh, now you're doing something.
Feel the float. We crafted our mindful social tonics with organic adaptogens, natural nootropics, and functional botanicals to celebrate life never wasted. This better than alcohol alternative is made for those chasing a new feeling. We call ours the float. It's our hope that enjoying Hi-Yo inspires more solace on the sofa, more happy hours without hangovers, more presence at the parties, and ultimately a happier, healthier you. So raise a can and find out what it means to be happy in your own. Hi-Yo. That was crazy.
That was wild.
This sounds like it's going to get you
ChatGPT.
high as fuck. It's the ashwagandha extract.
Yeah, so they have functional beverage, functional stuff in here that is natural, gives you, the mushroom, lion's mane, ginger extract, ashwagandha. What?
First off, ashwagandha.
Ashwagandha.
You just said it weird and wrong.
And
also, my favorite thing, please note, if you're taking medication or have a health condition, please consult a medical professional before drinking Hi-Yo.
Not FDA approved.
Also, I'm a medical professional, so I'm just going to chug it.
Honestly, guys, it. All right. Cheers to trying a new product.
If this me up, Hayo, I'm probably only gonna take a sip. Sweet.
Good flavor. Tastes like a seltzer.
I wouldn't know.
You know what a seltzer tastes like, not a alcoholic seltzer, bitch.
Bow, bow, bow. I don't know. I'm unhinged today, everybody. Guys, we're getting unhinged today. Let's talk about it.
Guys, we are unminged and ready to go. I'm never going to not say unminged.
You got to come up with a dump because I don't have anything.
Okay. Guys, I'm dumping out.
Because life is great.
I know what we should talk about, and this is the topic.
Oh, God.
I'm dumping out. Don't interrupt me. I'm dumping out people on social media that when something happens, which we will not talk about, when something happens that the masses are all aware of, I'm scrolling through these fucking reels and TikToks, and every single person that talks about the topic starts the conversation with like, guys, I don't do like they qualify their fucking opinion and giving their opinion on social media like in a reel like they're a fitness guy or like they're a fitness influencer talking about like this thing that is so above everyone's brain like that we should not have access to all this information. So I'm dumping out social media and influencers that start getting super political on their pages. Or
I love that. I'm dumping out. I'm doing it. I mean, I didn't want to bring it to it, but I'm dumping out racism. I'm dumping out homophobia. I'm dumping out transphobia. I'm dumping out generally the entirety of the social, financial, political structure of mostly the Republican Party, but also moderate like Democrats as well. I'm just going to dump it all out.
Okay. And that's the end of political talk.
Yeah.
With Andy.
I'm just going to dump it all out.
Yeah.
I'm just over it. Like these girls, like if you don't, I just don't.
Yeah. So my dump also includes like, I
just hope
I'm reevaluating my relationship to social media right now. And I think I'm in the midst of the transition of literally posting and getting off of it. And my brain does not want access to this much information that
your tiny little brain could never handle it.
Bitch, your brain can't handle it.
I literally have a massive brain, and that's why it hurts so bad all the time.
That's why, sure.
That's why I have to go to the doctor sometimes.
That's why therapy exists for you. No, but I think that we're just in a crazy digital age where I think that everyone is almost too connected, and regardless of what it is, why or who or what's happening, I just think that it's time to disconnect. Get out there in real life and like
disconnect from the social media and reconnect with your whole.
And thank you very much.
And cheers to that.
And cheers to that. We're dumping out crazy shit, but cheersing to your whole.
Yes. And that's drag.
Mm-hmm. But what are you cheersing to, whore?
Oh God, this is like, I know I just did it last episode. I'm in like, okay, wait.
I just realized that with your dump, I'm going to have to like word the word. We're going to have to bleep that out.
Yeah, you can talk about.
But I'll
like,
yeah, like, but I'm going to have to like,
you're going to have to bleep it out. But
I can't
the
type
rest
it.
of them, you'll be fine.
I'll be like, bad people. You dumped out bad people.
Yeah, bad people. But in quotes, bad people.
Bad people.
No, I think what I'm going to cheers to today is I've been thinking about, because life has actually been going relatively okay. I mean, I have a weekend off from drag, which I did of my own accord. I'm just like doing makeup for some people. Ditzy, hey. And I want to like clean up the house and like do some stuff. And like I did a bunch of shit today. But I also just played video games. And so I'm really gonna cheers to, of course, the one and the only Hollow Knight. because that game is so good. I know I just cheers like last week to Kingdom Hearts, but I beat
She's
that
on
game
a
and I'm
roll.
already on a new one. I'm on Hollow Knight because the girls have been telling me it's good. The girls being Cameron and
Shout
and
out.
Phil and Cameron both told me it was a great game. And so I was like, I've never played a platformer game like that, like genuinely played a platformer. They're called Metroidvania.
Wait, I forgot to say nerd alert.
You spent 8 hours in a coffee shop. I'm the nerd. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Come for
let
me.
me finish.
Come for me.
Nobody has ever said that to you. Nobody has ever said that to you in their life, and nor will they ever.
No, I say it to them. I'm like, please.
Please. begging, and not in a hot way. In like a, please. It's so sad.
I hate her.
Anyway, so I am cheersing to Hollow Knight. It's a great game. I'm really enjoying it. I don't know if I'll end up buying Silk Song, but maybe I'll wait until it goes on PlayStation Plus so I don't have to pay for it.
Yeah, she plays this game and screams when she dies and punches things.
I do.
And
do.
I go, well, something happened.
Yep.
I'll be, fuck. Boom.
Yeah, you just gotta hit
It's
a
like
pillow,
what? It's
hit
always
the
like
couch,
it's like
hit the-
always a grunt with a one punch. There's
one.
There's never two. It's one punch.
You just like let the frustration out.
So funny.
And you know what? It's better than hitting my kid.
It's better than having kids.
Clock that.
Wow, that was great.
But yeah, cheersing to Hollow Knight. Great game.
Cheers to Hollow Knight.
And the art is so pussy. I just live.
What am I cheersing to?
Yeah, what are you cheersing to, you dirty whore?
I'm gonna cheers. What's going good? What the fuck?
You said you knew what you wanted to cheers to.
Did I?
I thought you did. No, you knew what you wanted to dump, but not what you wanted to cheers.
Wait, no, I'm cheersing to my conversation with my designer. How about that?
Sure.
We had a productive conversation, and she is on board to continue some things, which we cannot talk
If
about.
you do one more episode where you go, some things, I'm going to literally just tell everybody, and I'm going to make sure Ditzy keeps it in.
No.
One more time. I'm
Every
going to give you
episode.
one more time.
Every episode, some things.
Every time you talk about it, I'm just going to go,
Do it. Oh. I thought you were going to throw them at me.
oh,
Can you talk about your humming?
what about it?
When did it start?
My whole life.
Okay. And you do it when you're concentrating.
Hyper-focused, yeah.
Have you ever like looked into it?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Is it, because I know certain things happen when people are concentrating, but I've never heard of humming.
Yeah, no, I don't know why. I just hum.
It's,
I play video games when I used to like play my DS, play my like Switch, play PlayStation.
Like I know I had like
It only happens during video games, really.
I
think.
had one where this is crazy. When I used to play video games, it was like I was so concentrated that my mouth would go and my tongue would go out. And my family used to make fun of me so much. They're like, "What? Close your mouth," because I'm like,
I used to get yelled. Not my family. My mom and dad didn't care. My sister didn't care. But I did have this like one really shitty abusive scout leader when I was in the Scouts. I don't
let's
even.
talk about Cub Scouts.
What?
Let's talk about.
Let's not fucking talk about Cub Scouts. I'd rather be dead.
Let's talk about when I was in confession with a priest.
Did you get touched?
I feel like no, but my pastor or my priest was on the list.
Really?
Years later. So maybe I did
Dang.
block it out.
I'm confused. What's it? We can't even get into that.
No, let's do it.
No, because I was gonna be like, little boys, preachers and pastors touching little boys for what?
Because that's
Girl, do you know how many?
all they have
do you know how
access
many, like,
to.
ugly, like older white women there are that would just wait to get their pussies pounded out by
Yeah, but
somebody,
they're gay.
anybody? Clock.
They're gay.
No,
Because-
they're pedophiles. They're not gay.
Well, they're gay pedophiles.
True.
Is that a thing? That's a thing.
Just for
Wait,
just
no,
for
we're talking about religion.
ew, God, no.
Please?
Fine.
We have to.
Well, that's a good topic, I guess.
I know.
Anyway, so we're
Well-
talking about the humming first. So
Okay,
anyway,
yeah.
I don't know why. I've just been humming my whole life. Every time I get super hyper fixated. But I had this scout leader who one time yelled like at me, like actually like mad because it was
Because you
annoying
were
to
doing-
him. But I was
It's
like,
almost like
I was at
common.
his stepson's house, who was like one of my best friends growing up, Tyler. Hey Tyler, and
So
his fucking shitty ass stepdad was like the fucking worst.
what an
and he
asshole.
was just like-
when you
and
were
he just-
young.
Yeah.
It's like,
And I don't
don't
and I'm like,
yell at
hey, here's
children
this-
if you're not their dad.
But it's also was like, here's this thing that I like don't have control over.
Exactly.
Most of the time, I don't really realize I'm doing it until after the fact, and then I'm
you
like,
went- you
why
think
does
about
my
it.
like vocal
Yeah.
cords feel so warmed up and like used?
It's,
I'm
it's
like,
almost
'cause
like
I've been
on
humming
beat
for, like,
too. When you're really concentrated, it's like
it'll be like, and I'll like hold my breath and like do something and then make it. Yeah. Don't want to know why. It's one of my fun facts.
It's
about me.
honestly like it's like when you hear a
and
bird,
it's always one tone.
when you hear a bird chirping and then it does the same thing over and over
Mhm.
again. It's like that.
Like
Yeah. Exactly.
over and over. No, and yeah, it's just like one tone the whole time.
I go, oh, he's playing video games.
The video games.
'Cause,
I've
like-
been playing Hollow Knight all week.
That's literally.
I'm
I think
5 days
it
straight of
doesn't
Hollow
happen
Knight, and
when
I'm
you're like just watching something. It's when you're doing something.
and not when I'm stoning.
It's literally
And not when
you're
I'm like
only
playing board
video
games. Not
really.
when I'm playing like Magic the Gathering. I don't
So
hum.
funny.
But it's
Well-
like I'm not talking to anybody else. I'm trying to hyper focus on the game, so I'm just filling the space with my sound. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Speaking
so
of
that's that.
humming. Hymns,
Anyway, no
hymns.
Speaking of, this is now a hymns ad. Hey hymns,
No, hymns as in like hymns.
as in him.
Hymn and hymns.
wait,
Like songs.
Oh,
God, that was like a funny joke, and then you just like took it away from me.
it's because it wasn't funny.
Really? Because it was like clever. It was pretty clever. It wasn't funny, but it was clever. Shout out if it was clever. Ooh.
Eat the fucking lifesaver gummy, so you shut the fuck up.
Did you ever go to religion class?
Fuck no.
Really?
Fuck no. No. My mom and dad both hate religion.
Oh, nice. Oh, I wish
But-
I had that.
But they're both Catholic. But they used to for a time, I think, be like, oh, like you're still Catholic, even though I was like, I'm clearly atheist. They're like, oh, you're Catholic, like, but you were
They didn't
baptized
push.
Catholic,
They
and I'm
didn't
like,
push it.
yeah, no, I didn't go to. I like literally almost never went to church ever. The only
Nice.
times we ever went that I can actively remember are funerals and weddings, I guess.
Yeah.
Weddings and funerals. Not even really Christmas or Easter. We never went.
Damn,
They
that's
never
good.
made me go. They never made Selena go. They never made. I don't think they wanted to go.
Yeah.
I think they both hate their lives. Hi, mom. Hi, dad. They both hate their lives enough that they were like, we're not fucking going to stupid ass church for what? So they can ask for money from us.
Yeah.
That we
No.
don't have.
So then let me
Exactly.
go
She
through-
knows. Mom knows. Mom knows I hate religion. Dad fucking hates religion.
My mom
so
does too, or my mom knows I do. So let me just go briefly through my little thing. So my parents weren't too religious, but they grew up Catholic. So we went to church basically like on Christmas and like Easter and all the like stupid holidays that
Ooh.
everyone just like fucking went but didn't even know why they were going. They made me do religion class when I was like in second grade, and it was like it was like at a fucking school at the fucking church, like the school church, Catholic school, and it was very like remember these facts. It wasn't like talking about religion. It was just like, this is what happened. You remember this, and we'll have a test on it. It was so stupid.
okay, for
And
what?
then I had to get. Then my parents got divorced when I was 12, which is probably like third or fourth grade. Is that? No, maybe
What?
like fifth grade.
No, you add
What's 12?
you subtract 5 from your age.
5 from my age.
Yeah, that's what grade you're in. Because most people are like 6 when they're in first grade, so you subtract 5 for your age.
Oh, so I'm 7 years. Oh wait, I'm 7th grade.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was 6th grade, 6 or 7.
Well, you
Either
crossed
way,
2 years.
Either way, I was 12 years old, and they got divorced. And then my mom, like, all of a sudden became like really religious.
Oh,
Like she did that thing.
Yeah,
Mom, and we
Christian
will talk about it
revival.
when you come on this pod because it's funny. Like the
She needed
evolution,
something.
the
She needed
evolution of
something,
her.
yeah.
So she grew up strict Catholic. So my grandma is like very Italian and like, boom, boom, boom. This is how you do it.
Well, the
And-
Italian's Catholic. Who would have thought?
I know, right? And even though she doesn't follow any of those rules,
Oh, clock.
she's a never mind. Love you, Graham. But so
Nothing.
she became really religious because she felt really bad that she got divorced, like because she like is not supposed to. So
Divorce is so tea, girls. Listen up. If
break
you
up with your bitch.
break up, get divorced, fuck that guy.
Break up
He
with
does
your
not.
girlfriend. you're getting divorced.
Even if I was just bored, I'd break up with them.
Yeah, exactly. So that was like the whole thing, the shame, fucking Catholic guilt, all that shit. So then
We have to talk about.
yeah. So then we went to like religion, like whatever. And then I got put into religion, like confirmation classes. Like we had to go like ninth and 10th grade. They would make you like sit in the gym, then like break it and go in like circles and like talk about some shit. I don't even remember. I blacked it out because I was so bored. And then it was like the worst. It was Sunday at like 9 p.m.
Ew.
Are you kidding?
Don't we have school in the morning?
Yeah. It was an hour.
No.
They just drop you off and I would fucking hate going. Like it was the worst thing. And then when I was in 10th grade in confirmation class, they were like, you can choose whether or not like you have the power. This has to be your choice. So no one should like if you don't want to get confirmed, you shouldn't.
And if you said, thank
and
God,
then
I
I
don't
said,
have
thank
to.
God. So I told my mom, I go, they said I have a choice and I would want to get confirmed. And she said, you're getting confirmed. And I said,
That's hilarious.
she goes, you can't get married in a Catholic church.
You said, okay,
And
I'm
I
not getting
literally
married.
well, this is before I was gay. And
Before.
And I go, I don't care. I was like, I'd rather have beach wedding anyways. Like,
I'd rather be fagging out in Boca,
Yeah.
just like giving my life.
Puerto Vallarta.
I'd rather be in P-Town fucking serving kind.
Yeah. So then I did get confirmed. I think my confirmation name was Genesis. I don't know what that means.
You are a literal faggot. Like,
know.
that is
I
crazy.
literally
You
was like,
picked
what's the
Genesis?
I was like, what's the cuntiest name?
That has to be your drag name.
Genesis.
Genesis DeWisp. My
Jenna,
daughter.
Jenna Wisp.
Yeah, we call you Jenny Wisp.
Whoa. Debut at 200 subscribers. So then I started, after I got confirmed, I have not been in a church unless it's been a wedding or a funeral.
Yeah.
Because I told my mom I will never go back here.
Never.
And she said, at that point, she was like, I'm done like fighting you, because I was always anti-religion and she always was just like trying to get me to go and whatever. And then when I came out, she kept that up for a while, like the religion, and then now it's like changed into she's just spiritual, because she's like, I'm educating her on like just like the stupidity of Catholicism
And yeah,
and just like the
Catholicism's a bad
hypocrisy and
one.
like just
Yeah.
like fucking shitty or organized religion as a whole.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, I actually don't understand it. Like, this is crazy. So
organized
like now
religion is a cult.
She had a very
It's true.
big shift. So we
Sorry,
love
I
her for
don't
that.
care.
We love her for that, because she's like, yeah, I don't understand like all of these people. And so when you go to religion, if you don't know, when you go to church, it is a full cult. It is a cult.
Yeah, so I've always said this.
Yeah.
All organized religion is a cult.
And don't say it's
And-
not, because it is.
And I literally, like, you know, this would be the point where, like, I'm trying not to I've actually always said this, and I actively don't care if it offends anybody.
No, because
The truth is that all organized religion at some point was a cult.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the two that you can very easily point to that happened very recently in history are Scientology.
Yeah.
Well, three of them: Scientology,
Yeah.
Jehovah's Witnesses, and Mormons are all just cult followings that branched off of certain religions.
Yeah.
Well, Scientology is more of like a branch off of nothing.
Yeah.
But it's a branched religion.
But it is
religion,
similar,
quote unquote, and everyone sees those ones as cults,
like
but
negative cults.
Yeah. Or we see like cults like, you know, Jonestown and everything that ended with people's, like, a lot of people's deaths.
Yeah. So
as
then we
cults.
say that was a cult.
But
afterwards.
then we don't look at Catholicism and doing the Crusades as a cult war. Like, we don't look at like Islam, Judaism, any of the monotheistic religions. We don't even look at, like, you know, Hinduism or whatever, or Buddhism, which is more of a spiritual thing rather than a religion. But we don't look at any of them and go, yeah, so this whole thing is telling us exactly how to live, who
and
to
we're
kill, who
following
not to kill,
what I should believe.
yeah, exactly what I should believe. It's just like none of it.
It's the same.
But they're all
Similar.
and they all think that they're the right one.
Yeah. And like the top one.
And then the funniest part of that is like, you do realize that there's a logical fallacy in thinking that yours is right and it being younger than any other one.
Yeah.
So like nobody follows the religions of like when do things become mythology? It's like nobody thinks that Greek mythology or Egyptian mythology is
religion.
followed anymore as a religion. But those are all
What
older
about
than the
paganism?
current ones. Those are all older than the current ones.
It's crazy.
And it's
then
funny
when
to me that people are like, yeah, the current organized religions,
This is the
those
one.
are tea.
Yeah.
But the old ones from like
We don't
ancient
do that
times,
anymore.
Mama, those aren't real. Those could never
Those
be
were
real.
so last century.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
can't.
And then when you go to the church and you experience it, like, and you go, they go like this. This one. And
Will they put the ash on you or whatever
no,
the fuck?
they just literally, like, there's a point. There's this. There's our Father who art in heaven.
Ew, God, it's going to make me throw up.
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. I will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us
Stop
this day
before I
our
kill
daily
you.
bread.
Anyway, I'm gonna-
forgive us our trespasses. We start singing it.
You do a whole number? We do a number? 5, 6, 7, 8.
Our Father who art in heaven. That's so funny.
That just was,
It's
oh,
so
God.
disgusting.
Ugh,
Or
that's made me
this-
sick.
the-
Made me
the- wait.
queasy.
There was one. O Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Like, so disgusting.
Anyway.
So those are chants. They're not prayers. They're
Those are-
chants.
Those are little
And,
chants.
and they're like at certain points you have to do this. You have to like kneel. You have to shake the hand of the all of these are and like, so this is what I've been telling my mom over the years. Like, Mom, when you go to these, just don't do it and just look around.
Yeah, it's shocking.
Disgusting.
It's shocking.
It is really like wild. And so that was like in 10th grade when I really understood it. And then I just can't like, people literally think that this is normal.
Yeah,
because
it's
so
weird
ingrained.
that it's weird that indoctrination. They always say it's like gay people doing it to like children.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and this is the whole big thing that they're always like, okay, you think we're indoctrinating your children to be gay, which just doesn't work. However many times I've prayed, the straight guys I like don't turn gay.
Yeah.
They don't. But you know what?
Unfortunately.
Exactly. Unfortunately. But then the crazy part is me just doing drag, even though I hate doing it in front of kids, but when I do, it's always appropriate. That's indoctrination. But when you take them to go eat things that are supposed to be cannibalistic, you're supposed to drink the blood of somebody who lived, and it's just wine or grape juice, or you're supposed to like eat the body, and it's just a little like shitty cracker, and it's literal
we can't even call it a
cannibalism.
cracker.
Girl,
It is cardboard.
and we're gonna like call that like that's our religious thing. It to me, it's really just, it's sort of, so I think my disillusionment came from back in school, which is also why I never understood how you could go through school and actually, well, this is the thing, that's why,
What?
sorry to some religious people who are, I would say the aggressively religious people who I actively do think you are stupid.
Yeah.
Some other people who are religious, I'm like, maybe I understand the
There
idea
is
of being
like
spiritual or whatever.
interpretation of
But
it.
people who are aggressively religious, I do think are less intelligent.
Oh.
Sorry.
No, don't even say
and
sorry.
that's my opinion. I'm not actually that sorry if I'm offending
Yeah.
you. But if you are ultra religious, I do think that you are more willing to fail to look at factual evidence because you rather live in blissful ignorance or blissful loss of control.
Correct.
I don't have to think
God,
about what
you're
my choices
literally-
are.
You're literally hitting it on the head.
Thank you. I don't know what my choice. It's like, oh, I don't need to make my own choices. I don't need to think about how I should be treating people because my religion tells me exactly how I should
It's
treat
lazy.
and mistreat
It's
people.
lazy.
It's lazy. It's uneducated, and I just don't understand. Like, I went through school, and it's like 5th grade when you learn about like Greece and like Egypt, Mesopotamia, ancient China, like places like that. And then you learn that a pillar of civilization
Aztecs.
is generating a mythology or like generating mythological or religious beliefs to help explain the world. And then at some point we drew the line and said, yes, the explanation for the universe or the things that we didn't understand was Poseidon and Zeus and Horus and, you know, Thor and all these different gods that
Shout
were
out Chris Hemsworth.
personifications of concepts to help people understand why things were the way they were. And then at some point we just were like, actually, those were obviously bullshit.
Magic.
But the magic sky daddy that we have,
Zaddy,
who also rebirthed himself as a young boy, then came back to Earth and was himself, but was also not himself.
but
was
also
his son.
was
is
born
fine.
without semen being infiltrated in his mother mare.
And thank you.
How did she get pregnant?
Because she was a whore. So
She fucked a ghost.
my god, ghost sex, yo.
Oh my god.
But it's like literally what happened.
Wait,
isn't it?
the
Isn't
scene
it like
from Scary Movie 2 when she has sex with the
with the
guy.
ghost? Yes. Oh my god, that's so funny. Anyway, but like you go to class and you learn that a pillar of civilization is coming up with these belief systems, and then you learn about how you go like this mythology, this mythology, this mythology. Oh, now we have monotheistic. We have cults. These are cults of monotheistic people. Mostly, it was in essence, it was the startings of Judaism, is like the start of the Abrahamic monotheistic religions, and those start as a cult inside of polytheistic worshiping locations like the entirety of the Near East plus like Egypt and Greece and stuff. And then they're like, those are cults. They're persecuted. They're persecuted by the local authorities. They continue to be a cult until they start to gain more following. And then at some point they evolve from being a cult to their own religion. And then at some point, all the polytheistic religions just drop off.
Yeah.
They're like, actually, those aren't real anymore. Those have never been real. The only one that's ever been real are these, I guess Hindi is probably the only, maybe? I don't want to say it. I'm going to say one of the biggest, probably one of the few biggest remaining polytheistic like religions. Whereas the rest of the world is all the splinter factions off of Catholicism, Judaism, and Islam. Like most of the world. I don't want to say all, but most.
Let's just say Catholicism has a great marketing campaign.
Oh
and
my God.
They snatched everyone and said,
oh, they gathered the girls.
They said advertising down.
Fiercely and severely. And here's the thing. Do you want to know why they theorized that there was a big shift? Not just because of like, Emperor Constantine and like blah, blah, blah and all that like bullshit with like the Roman Empire and stuff. It's understandable. The real like reason is because there's a lot that goes into Catholicism and like monotheistic religions that allows a human to explain away their problems.
Oh,
so in polytheistic religions like ancient Greece and stuff, it was about, I have to go on a trip. I need to appease Poseidon. I need to go sacrifice something. I need to give it to him. If something bad happens to me, I must have angered him. It's a very specific like fortitude, or you pray for guidance from like Athena or something. And it's very specific. And you're like, but I'm the problem. Whereas Catholicism, monotheistic religions have this thing where it's like, hey, so there's only one person you have to appease and they'll love you always. And so all you have to do is like apologize, or all of the things that explain in your life are all explained by this one person. Let's make it in their eyes like that simple. It's like, oh, there's just one thing.
but
It'll be the answer to everything.
Like Italians have
and
like
then,
Saint Anthony.
No,
if you lose
that's
something.
the crazy part. You start you
go
actually
down to, like,
you start monotheistic. Somehow the monotheistic religions start as cults. Then they go upwards, and then they have to, this is the thing they talk about, they have to start to assimilate cultures to try to become the dominant power, Catholicism being the one who did it the most often. And that's where they start bringing in like the stories of St. Patrick. Oh, St. Patrick, no, he's the representation of Ireland, when in reality it was just like they stole land from pagan peoples and tried to adopt this idea that they were like pushing out snakes from there, when really it was they were just taking over pagan peoples.
Jesus.
The Celtic people, like all this stuff. I just think it's so
funny.
interesting to be like, my biggest pet peeve with Catholicism is something that I had this long conversation with.
The pedophilia.
Well, clock that T, but that's mostly in their clergy. And he was too, so.
Father Yetter.
No, so
that was my guy.
my big issue with them is, this is something that you'll hear. Catholics are the most insane religion in my eyes, because they have a persecution complex and a God complex. There's something to be said about, so I've obviously like hung out with a lot of Jews when I was at school. I had a lot of Jewish friends. I was in a Jewish a cappella group, all this stuff. Their people are actively like persecuted at all times. I'm not getting into Israel because fuck that place. But the rest, like they as a group of people actively always being persecuted by people all the time. And then like, I feel like
5 minutes.
Islam everywhere else isn't having that persecution. Rather, they have their own, like, we are very powerful and have our own structure, because they have a big block of like Northern Africa and like the Middle East that is like mostly Islamic. And it's like Catholics have so much coverage of the planet's surface but somehow they are constantly at war because they're like, everyone wants to kill the Catholics. We're being attacked by these atheists, these gays, these trans, these minorities who just want to break down Catholics should be scared. They're going to destroy the way of life. It's like 50% of, it's like there's millions of Catholics. Nobody's being persecuted out of existence anytime soon. And they're like, oh no, we were persecuted 2,000 years ago, so we're just going to keep that up. Their whole religion is about keeping that up, keeping up the idea that they're going to be wiped out. Catholics are always worried that they are going to be wiped out. But then they're also the best things that's ever existed. They also have a daddy who sits on a chair in a building somewhere that somehow is a country inside of Italy. Like, they have a whole person dedicated. They have a whole network of people. They have theater. They're doing theater. They're doing art. They're doing drag, really. And
they literally are basically sucking God's dick.
This idea that they are persecuted at all times, but at all times they are the way more powerful. Believe in God. He is the all-powerful. He will take care of you. Don't worry about it. Catholics will reign supreme. Honestly, it's mostly Catholics. There are sects of the Christian overview that also feel that way.
We grew up Catholic-ish.
Like, the Catholic faith, the root of that faith before it splintered into all of the, it did reform.
Splinter.
The idea that you can be both persecuted at all times and also be the strongest, most holy people on earth is hilarious. And it is a perfect cult complex that
funny.
Then took over millions of people.
What
on the
I
face
feel
of the
like
planet.
is like it
Billions,
doesn't.
actually.
I mean, obviously they indoctrinate you into that when you're young, right?
Mm-hmm.
They make you, and then if you don't have if you are like one of the people that are more follower than leader in a sense of like you can't freely think, then you get stuck in that mindset, and then you have kids, and then you do it all over again, and everyone's just constantly doing it. So I feel like you have to have like a questioning mindset to be able to get out of that. Because like I never believed in it. Like not for 1 second.
Not once.
I was always like, this doesn't make any sense to me.
Doesn't make any sense.
Like I never liked it, and then when I got older, I was like, this literally has there's no way this is possible. Like it's not real. It's fake.
See, and my crazy thing is that I think one of the things that I used to get told by some of because I'm from NT, so it's a very religious area. Mm-hmm. And so a lot of like white Catholics, a lot of like white Lutherans, a lot
following
of
the Bible by the book.
Well, think about that. Well, they're wearing mixed fabrics. Nobody is following the Bible by the book. If you're wearing mixed fabrics,
you're a whore.
You literally are. There is a passage. I don't know I'm not going to quote it.
No, please.
But there is a passage in the Bible that literally says like you should be stoned if you mix like threadings, like cloth and wool, or cotton and wool, like you should be stoned. Like,
and they wish they could be stoned.
Girl, my thing is that it never made sense to me. And what's crazy is when I used to get this like backlash, I'd be like, yeah, I really just more fundamentally believe in science. And there was like, well, then who created the universe? And I was like,
who cares?
I was like,
honestly,
first off, who cares?
Yeah.
Second off, does the explanation of the Big Bang make less sense to you than there being omnipotent
his
sky?
magic wand?
Yeah, an omnipotent sky person. See, I do see the simplicity.
Yeah,
it
gives them.
There's a simplicity
they don't have to think about it.
That there is a conscious being that has.
It's the fear of the unknown.
But it actually makes way more sense that there's no consciousness in control of anything because the universe is so cracked out.
That's correct.
It actually makes more sense that things are randomly generated or were randomly created because at a micro quantum, like at a quantum level, things don't follow. Things do not follow the larger laws of physics, and at massive levels, things start to not follow the quantum laws of physics.
And our brains cannot comprehend that.
And only in the middle,
even
where
the
we
smartest
exist now.
person, because I would consider you a very scientifically smart person.
Thank you.
And I specifically.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And even you can't like. There's a point where you go, what the fuck? Like
there's a point where
there's a
I just go,
where everyone goes, I can't even fathom thinking about this anymore.
I couldn't do quantum chemistry. I understood the
so
concepts. I
much.
couldn't do the
Yeah, like
the math.
you can
technically.
understand like general concepts, but when you started getting into the weeds of it, it's like when we're getting into Ant-Man territory, I go,
Girl, Miss Ant-Man.
like that's
should watch that.
honestly that's the only reason I know about like a lot of stuff. Like so, like movies, like fun movies that like take the concepts.
Oh God.
Like I learn a lot from like the quantum realm and like all this
I
shit.
mean, that's probably nothing what it looks
Well,
like
of
in theory,
course.
but the idea is just that like there are components that make up stuff that make up stuff that make
Yeah.
up
And
our,
we're all just
our
like
atoms
little
that make up us. Yeah. And we just sort of like exist
just
and
serve
weirdly have
Kant.
consciousness and serve Kant.
Yeah.
But then
We gotta go to break.
there's a God? No.
No, God ain't real, and she's a woman.
You know about Miss Special K?
K-holes.
Maybe. Yours is an okay hole.
Well, that was a very nice compliment coming from you.
I don't know about okay.
Okay. That was the funniest thing you said all day today. I will acknowledge that. All right. So we're gonna get into. We did our history lesson. Now we're gonna get into light, crazy minge.
Okay.
We're unminged. All right. So my question to you and to me is, if we had a cult. Oh, no, let's do both of us. So if we were coming together and we wanted to start a cult, let's start a cult. We'll name it. What do people have to do to get into the cult? Like, so, you know, Scientology, you have to like give over all your like finances or something.
Yeah, I know
Then-
exactly what we're
Okay.
going to call it. Ready?
Sober
Sober 16.
Yes!
You just
Sorry,
blew out the
Jesse.
sound. You mean the cult that we do already have called
And
Sober 16?
Holy
And the
fucking
requirements
shit.
to be in the cult are come to our shows, pay us tips, and
Fire.
be our friend.
ending episode.
The end of the episode is right
That
there.
is so fucking funny because it's so true. And I used that joke a couple times of like, welcome to the cult. That's so funny. Well,
No, that's the episode.
okay.
No, we have to do individual because we already have a cult
So
together.
my cult would be like really bending, like, because I really like obviously going against the grain. What makes
wood grain?
misgrain?
Like
No,
staining wood?
no, I like going against the societal grain.
Oh, I thought you were talking about painting wood.
I never do that.
Girl, that's all
I'm
you
not
do.
a painter, bitch. So yeah, like I like making people feel uncomfortable in society when I like
And look at you.
exactly,
I'm so uncomfortable.
and I'm uncomfortable with your eyebrows. It's scary.
Or lack thereof.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
5 o'clock shadow eyebrows. 5 o'clock
I
eyebrows.
got really used to them. I'm really used to them like not being there.
I'm not.
I gotta get them
I
tanned.
get scared.
I gotta get the skin tanned.
Yeah, it's white. Yeah, so like I enjoy making people feel uncomfortable by just being. So like I think that I would make everyone like the goal to get how you get in is like you have to go against some sort of norm. So like a guy, like a male presenting person in the stuff I wear at Sober 16, like that's what you have to like wear all the time. That's what you have to become. Like make people question
You're so
their
weird.
reality a little bit. So that would be like the basis of the cult. To be in it, you have to make simple-minded religious people question their reality in some sort of way.
Interesting.
To, I guess you would have to, a lot of pinks. It's my favorite color. Boom, boom, boom. Like I just feel like
that shirt is barely pink anymore.
I know it's so faded.
We should dye it. I just dyed that outfit in there.
I'm not dying. This is official Ariana Grande merch.
It doesn't make it not official.
Makes it tainted.
Girl, you're wearing it. It's already tainted.
You're a taint.
Girl, I could see your taint. Through those ripped up jeans.
Remember when you said Sober 16 was the cult name? So funny. Because I knew it was coming. Yeah, so I don't know my name yet. So TBD on that, but everyone would be like in pinks and it'll be very girly, I think. Because I'm really tapping into my feminine side lately.
I just can't.
Just you go
I
now.
just came up with the name that.
Of what?
So the name of my cult would be Satin Sapphire.
Why?
You know why?
Satin sapphire?
Yeah. What's a similar fabric to satin, and what's a similar gemstone to sapphire?
Mine would be Velcro quartz.
You're so stupid. I thought you would pick up on it, but I know you're not that smart.
So funny.
And
what?
Oh, so Satin Sapphire would be our cult name.
Love Satin Sapphire.
We
would be like superheroes.
We'd all just have to be superheroes, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like we'd all be like
wearing
Power Rangers
costumes.
outfits all day, costumes, full mug.
Oh, can we just talk about Power Rangers for just a quick side note? Side note.
Have you seen the live movie that recently?
2017.
It was interesting.
I wanted it to be better.
Yeah, I think everyone did.
I liked it better the second time I saw it, but then I still was like, man, you just missed the mark. You could have been.
Isn't like Becky G in that or something?
Yeah,
that's
and she
crazy.
was. I like her, and she was great, but the casting was off, the script was off, but it could have been like Transformers, where they had multiple universes, and it could have been so big. Let's write Power Rangers. Anyways, speaking of pink being my favorite, I was wearing a pink. Love pink.
Love pink.
I realized recently I was like, God, I'm actually living out my fantasy of wearing pink and different pink colors and being the pink Power Ranger, because I always loved that she would wear pink outfits, and I was like, God, I want to wear everything pink. So I'm really in that era right now. Side note, done.
Love that journey for you.
Yeah. Side note, done.
No, that's pretty much it. I mean, we would just have to
Satin Sapphires.
We would just go and we would serve client.
What would we do as a group when we have
just
our
vibe?
So what would our meetings look like?
Oh, we would just exist, and we would just girl boss, and we would play Magic the Gathering,
so
and
you just
play Dungeons and Dragons, and then go to gigs, and then
So we would just do what we do.
Yes. But I'd be in charge.
I would be in charge behind the snes.
No, I'm in charge, and I will appropriately delegate to the people, which means I'll delegate to you, and you'll end up delegating.
What's my role?
I don't know, scheduler maybe. Definitely not finances.
Girl.
Definitely not financial management.
I am not applying for that job.
No, and you would not be given it. You would not be given it, not a dime.
But just wait until I have Satin Sapphire. I love that.
People, nobody's coming back to this episode, but come back to this episode in a year.
Ooh, you think it's gonna be a year?
I don't know.
I
don't know. You keep giving me fucking updates about it every 2 minutes. So yeah, I do think it better be a year. Because if it's not a year, I'm gonna take over the business.
I want it to be 6 months. Actually, wouldn't it be great if it was okay? I'm manifesting this, so we have a timestamp on it. I hope it's Pride.
All right.
No longer than Pride. So if it does happen, I can look back on this and be like, "You did it, girl."
And if it doesn't happen, I can be, "I told you so."
No, why would you? You're wishing negativity on your friend?
No, everyone, hear my words when I speak them from my face
She
right
just
now.
Said it. She said,
when I say this right now, I literally told Andy the other day, as your friend, I love you and I want to support your business and I hope everything goes great. And as somebody who just wants to see you crumble because you're a little bitch,
yeah.
I just.
And you know what? And that's the love-hate.
Yeah, love hate. I'm as your friend, I want to see you succeed because I think you should. But as somebody who's your best friend, I do want you to kind of slip up a little bit, just because I want to be
You think I've already slipped up in my life? I'm literally living in your house, and I don't have a job.
No job.
No boyfriend.
No house. No boyfriend. No money. No credit.
I don't even want to know what it is right now. Guys, I'm really an eligible bachelor. Date me. That's
you have about 5 pieces of furniture to your name.
My assets include a comfy couch,
which has a stain on it,
a nice table, half of this fridge.
Half these chairs, that chair, half this table, this fridge.
Guys, I really come with no.
Half these cameras, half these lights.
I come with no baggage.
Because you couldn't afford baggage. You couldn't afford the suitcases, bitch.
God, you know what? This is a good timestamp if I ever do become successful to be like, look at how terrible your life was. And you know what? All we can do is laugh.
You know what? Cheers to that. That's the end of the episode. I'm over it.
I'm done.
I already bitched about Catholicism enough. I can go on
guys,
for the next 3 episodes.
we will not talk about religion anymore. That was the religion episode because, there's nothing to say besides it's fake. And if you follow it, stop talking to us.
And cheers to that.
Follow us on Insta at Mr. Mocktail.
And Miss Will the Wisp.
That's 416.
Be
Be our friend. Be our friend. Be our friend. And
almost just threw up.
Ew, that's disgusting.
Bye.